Hey guys, welcome back to Two Peas Out the Pod with Johnny and Shay.
What's up?
So today we're going to go right into a full podcast studio breakdown. We've been getting a few requests to show our little setup, and so we figured we'd go ahead and show you guys what we decided on and what we have purchased for our little podcast family here. Stay around for the bonus item of the day, as always.
Ma'am. It's always going to be called the Bone Brown for me.
And the bonus item is very good today because this is where we spent a lot of extra time trying to get set up, and also
So much time.
on top of that, wasted some extra money that, I mean, not big money, but we did waste quite a bit of $11 here, $10 there.
Look, she's just being honest. We spent big money.
No.
Big money.
So anyways, yes, definitely stick around until the end of the video so we can give you those bits of gems, and hopefully that'll save you guys a little bit of money and time when you're setting up your podcast.
So we're going to drop a gemstone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to watch the last episode of Gemstone, actually. On HBO
I thought it
Max.
was over.
That's over, but I just didn't watch the last episode.
I thought we were done watching it. I was kind of hoping.
You were hoping?
I'm
Jeez.
just kidding.
Oh, man.
It's not bad, but it's just
I love
too
that shit.
far-fetched for me. I don't know.
Whatever.
I sound like so evil on here. Like everything you say, I'm not like that. I like that.
No, I mean, everybody has their prerogative. I mean, Bobby Brown came up with that song. If that's your prerogative.
Anyway, how was your day today? I know you have a 4-day weekend.
No, my day was pretty decent. Got to hang out with the little baby. He almost threw up on me. Actually, no, he did throw up on me.
Welcome to my daily life.
Yes. But other than that, he was actually not that bad. I mean, he had a couple little fusses, especially towards the end before we started filming and everything. But other than that, no, he's been pretty decent.
Yeah, usually when he gets fussy at the end of the night, it's okay, time for a bath, and then bottle, and then bed.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
And then I have to rock him to sleep every night because he's a diva.
He is. So what classics are you singing him these days?
What?
The classics you've been singing him? I know you've been singing some classics.
Classics. I didn't know it was a classic.
That should be classics.
Christmas songs.
Those are the classics.
I sing him Silent Night. That's the one he likes.
Really?
Yeah. I go between that one and I don't even know the name of the other one. The one off Beetlejuice. I can't sing it on here.
The shake.
Yeah, that one. That one. And then I have my own song that I made up too. So I have 3 that I rotate through.
I've remixed Barbie Girl song.
I know. I've heard it.
I would sing it, but I don't want to get copyright either.
Oh yeah. But outside of that, that's when you're supposed to ask about my day, remember?
Sorry. How was your day, Shay?
Guys, this is how it always goes here. Welcome to my daily life in the house of Shay here.
Oh, come on now. It's not that bad.
Friday was good. I just felt like I didn't sit down at all. I was just doing stuff all day.
But check it out.
What?
Right now.
Shut up. Yeah, I'm sitting down right now at what time is it? 9:00?
Yeah, it's 9:00. It's 9:00 somewhere.
I guess it counts. And he'll be up at 3, so gotta get a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah, best believe that. I need to get that sleep.
That's it though. Nothing too exciting on my side. Just did house stuff and made sure we have our supplies for the week ahead.
We got our supplies just in case, because you never know. We are in the lightning capital, so you never know. A hurricane could hit.
Yeah, I was more like thinking about formula, diapers, that type of stuff.
I was thinking the same thing, but I mean, obviously during a hurricane, you need that for preparation.
Yeah.
And the H, preparation H.
Wow, no. So the first thing we wanted to do on today's episode, there's been a few recent celebrities that have passed away. So we wanted to just kind of do a shout out to.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, when I was on the way home on Thursday, I was meaning to speak about that. I seen I think it's WJRR, some rock station or whatever, and they were giving a tribute. They had a banner that says "Brother." Yeah.
You love that he said that, right?
Nah, I did not. I found it really offensive because that's like you saying the N-word.
At least he didn't say it that time, guys.
If
you haven't seen our last video, the YouTube's terms and policies that we posted.
Hold on.
It's not the last one, couple of videos before this.
All right. Well, no.
Go ahead and check that out because he broke every single rule in that video. I had to bleep it out.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
But anyways, did you want to pull it up and
show
us
yes,
give a little shout out to people that have been there?
Bear with me here, guys. It's been a while because we were using OBS the other time.
Yeah.
The celebs. I'm so sorry.
Also, did you guys see Anne Burrell passed away? That was really sad too. It was a couple weeks ago though. She was one of the Food Network chefs that was always on all the
Really?
competition shows and stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
And they had found out that it was too on that one.
Really?
Can't say that word off, the bleep it out.
Yeah, man.
Well, if you know, you know, guys. I'll bleep that
If
out.
you know, you know.
But anyway, shout out to her family and we're sorry to hear that.
Yeah, man. Hulk Hogan, God bless his soul. Like I said, good fighter, good athlete. And then we also have Ozzy Osbourne from Black Sabbath.
So I honestly, guys, I honestly thought he passed away a long time ago. I don't know why.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
That is so disrespectful.
And then this one is also assisted S, possibly by his wife. That's the rumor.
Oh, can we? I was wondering. I was meaning to say on the terms and conditions. Can I say Doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah. He been Doctor Korkian. Yeah.
Well, not allegedly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Possibly.
All right. Well, it is what it is. Oh, yes. Oh man, can I never get this right there? Yes, Malcolm Jamal. I used to watch him on Resident. Oh, what I really know him for was obviously the Cosby Show and Malcolm and Eddie. That was a great show with Eddie Griffin in it.
That one was like a freak accident, right, or something?
I believe
I think it was
so.
like a drowning accident or something.
Don't know. Yeah, drowning accident. Yeah, right
So.
there. Yeah. So, I mean, rest in peace for them. They're with the big man. They're definitely with the big man.
Yeah. Did you want to show your favorite wrestling thing that you found?
Okay.
So he wanted to kind of he likes wrestling, not necessarily Hulk Hogan was his favorite or anything, but he wanted to pull up one of his wrestling people that he liked to watch and let you guys see it. So it's called Sweet Chin Music.
It's called Sweet Chin Music, but check it out. Fun fact. Yeah, it's in a notepad. Oh, I know. But I was trying to say is a fun fact. I actually do that to toilet seats. Like when I go out to public restrooms, I sweet chin the hell out of a toilet seat, dog, because I gotta go take a piss, and I don't want to leave other specimens of my piss on top of somebody else's piss, because then what happened if you were that guy coming into the bathroom and stuff, and you're like, "Oh man, I just seen you come out that," and you probably peed. I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 no, 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 that was not me. That was already there. I sweet chin the hell out the seat. If anything, you can tell me, oh, why is the toilet seat half hinge off? Yeah, that's me. I did that."
So just for the record, guys, both toilets since John's been here have been off the hinge. So I kind of wonder if he's doing that here too as well.
No, I'm not doing it here. I will stand by what I did, but that right there, your boy did not do that. So this is Shay didn't know what Sweet Chin Music was, so I had to break it down to her. This is what Sweet Chin, like, oh bam, right. Oh, you saw that? Yeah, right to the face. It was a
Give a shout out to the channel. It's just WWE.
Oh yeah, WWE. You got to get the best from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where you like Sweet Chin 3 people at the same time. I was like, oh, that shit's hilarious. I guess I remember that episode, but
wow.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, dudes, that's Sweet Chin. That's usually what I like to do to people's toilet seats. So if you see markings on your toilet seat on the corner, that's probably your boy.
The other day there was a footprint in the spare bathroom on the toilet seat. Is that because you put it up there to tie your shoe, or were you sweet chinning the toilet? I was like, wow, I'm a maid, I guess.
Dude, no.
That and his body in the bath, and then also
what I'm
yeah, literally. Don't even try to go in there because water's like flying everywhere.
That's what I grew up on. So I was like, all right, I guess that's what you're supposed to do.
It's like a whole event with him. Like,
hell yeah, man. I like to make it fun in the bathroom.
Just there's suds. You know how normally you just wash and the suds go down? His suds are like on the back wall in the back of the shower somehow, and it's a tub shower, so it's a pretty big shower.
Yeah, I like to,
I'm like, wow.
Because you know what? I grew up with the Scrub and Bubble commercials, so I want to feel like one of the ducks that's just like got a little soap on the walls there.
Wow. Yeah, the only person I've ever met that literally is, I don't know if he dances in there or what.
Yeah, sometimes I'm doing a little.
He be doing something in there because it's wild when he gets out.
Yeah.
And the toothpaste too. With the toothpaste. And then I'm like, how much toothpaste does one person use? Because I'll have a tube of toothpaste for, I don't know, at least 3 months. And he'll go through like 4 tubes in 3 months. And I'm like, how is this possible?
Hey, it's for each tooth.
I guess so. Hey, at least you brush your teeth. I'm not going to hassle you about that. But
yeah, thank God I do.
Funny though.
Yeah. But hey, check it out. That's what I bring to the table. is laughter.
I know that I have to go there after you and be like, wow, let me clean this up again.
Right? Jeez.
And then it's a spare bathroom too, because he doesn't like to use my bathroom, or I guess the master bathrooms. Then I have
Oh,
to
wait,
always
hold
make
on,
it
hold on,
really
hold
clean
on.
because people
Hold on, no. And this is another fun fact about me is if there's like two bathrooms. I go to the other bathroom to do number two, and I leave the other bathroom for me to do number one.
So he goes number two in the master bathroom, which is the bathroom I use, and then he does everything else
Yeah.
in his bathroom. How does that make any sense, guys?
I
Please
don't know.
tell me. Please put that in the comments if you think that's silly.
Hey, just know that I'm sharing both bathrooms. I think that's the only way I'm a sharing guy. Is like I'm gonna go to both bathrooms.
Wow. Anyways, so do we want to show the video real quick first, and then we'll start
Oh
with
yeah, the video.
like
Sorry about
each
that.
thing. So we're gonna
The
show you just a
video.
quick, like I took a video, I think either yesterday or the day before, just of everything, so you guys can see the traps we have in here. So yeah.
All right. So let me come here.
So yeah, this is just kind of a quick, I think it's 40 seconds or something, but just a quick snip of our little setup in here, just so you can see kind of what we're working with. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick,
DJ over
tour
here.
of the,
Sorry.
I don't know, that was you.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I was
The
DJing.
booby trap over here, literally trying to get my thick butt through there to adjust everything.
All powered by iPhone
And then we got all our
and Sony.
stuff. There's Johnny.
Hey.
You don't want to say hi? And then our
Hey man, I'm trying to educate myself, man.
just wanted to give you a quick tour here of all the shenanigans, mostly back here because I feel like all these wires. Okay. Yeah, just so you can see kind of where everything's at, because it's hard to tell if we're just, oh, we have this item, we have that item. That way you can actually see it and be like, they are telling the truth. Not just, oh, we have the Blackmagic, the RØDECaster, where you really don't.
Stop the cab, guys. Stop the cab.
But anyway, so I guess we settled, I don't know, we probably went middle of the road for like a podcast as far as like budget. We didn't definitely go cheapest, and we didn't definitely go like the highest.
Yeah, we went I believe in society they call that middle class, but I believe they're kind of getting that out the way right now, right? It's just gonna be either you're rich or you're poor, right?
Yeah, we'll see. So do you want to start with a certain item?
Well, my favorite item is the magic of the black magic.
It's literally called the Blackmagic.
Yeah, it's not that I'm making any like fun of it or anything, but it's pretty cool. I like it. So we're gonna go over not well. I'm not gonna go over the technical stuff of the black magic. But we're gonna
Just show it to you, and you'll be able to see like where we got it from, and kind of like what the price is now. I don't really know if it was the same. Then it might be more.
to be honest,
I mean, it's probably around the same. But
yeah.
and then he can tell you kind of why we decided to get this item, because I don't really know.
Well, because as you can see in the video, we had three cameras. The third one in the middle is a Sony one, which, if you see us as we're talking to you guys, that's the one that we're using right now, is a Sony one. And then the black magic is how I'm able to switch on over to the lovely Shay over there and switch back to obviously us right now. It's about 5:45. There's gonna be like a little wait time. They have to actually make it, I believe, or should I say, it comes across from the pond too.
And the whole thing with this is it feeds everything in nicely together, right? So we don't have to deal with like 25 different layers of files, audio and videos, trying to sync them all up in there and everything.
Right. I would say if you were, let's say for example, a streamer that wants to stream on Twitch or for video games or anything like that, I would highly recommend you are able to use this as a equalizer in a way to enhance your camera angles. Supposedly, from what I've heard, but other than that, I love the what is it, the RØDECaster. The next one I wanted to talk to you guys about.
So that's the sound one, right? For everybody
Yes,
that doesn't know all this stuff.
yes. This bad boy. I love it. I love the sound. Well, the sound effects. I'm not sure if does the sound effects come in on this or not.
Only on that mic, I think.
Really? Okay, only on my only on my mic. We're working on trying to master this particular one, and it comes from Best Buy. So if you have a Best Buy, You can
Oh, the
just grab 'em.
Blackmagic we got from Amazon.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Amazon,
I
got it
think
from
you
you
could
guys.
get it from a different website too, like, what was the
Um,
other one?
I wouldn't be surprised that maybe you're able to get it from Best Buy too, if you want
Yeah.
it, but you would have to go in store, try to talk to somebody.
I think there was another Sweetwater website or something that had it too, but I
Yeah,
didn't know what that
yeah,
was, so I was too scared to order off there.
yeah.
So we just
Kinda
did
kinda
Amazon.
shady, kinda a little shady right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Rodecaster you can get at a Best Buy. Like I said, the camera earlier, same thing. We got it from Best Buy, the new one to the family. Oh,
Yeah, first we were just using 3 cell phones, and then we decided, well, we should probably start, getting better cameras going or whatever, so we, got this
yeah.
one.
So we got this
Actually, he
little guy.
surprised me. He just came home one day and said, "Here we are, another camera." I was like,
Yeah, no,
"Yay."
we definitely needed the camera. Yeah, it helps out because at least the two phones is now that we kind of have that third shot that we need, which we're using right now.
It's nice to have 3 too because we have had a couple times where either one of the phones died or the camera died, and we could still continue on with the show because we could usually still either have one angle with both of us in it, or at
Right,
least where before, when we only had, the other, like the 3 cameras. Well, first we started kind of with 2 cameras, honestly.
right.
And when one would die, then it was like, you had to stop everything, get another, plug it in.
Or just use one of our phones as a backup one.
Yeah. But it was really, especially if you're in the middle of doing your video and then you have to like stop, and then just kind of throws everything off too. At least for
Yeah.
me. I know it doesn't bother you because you like to,
Oh,
BS around a lot,
the
but
and don't forget, you also guys gonna also need one of these.
yeah,
One of these espressos, man. I mean,
that is
well,
pretty
yeah,
nice.
it's just because we have a newborn, so in order for us to do the content and stuff, we need to have some coffee. I mean, geez, I get kind of a little tired. You
Yeah.
can actually hear it in my voice. Get a little tired, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It's nice. And plus, I think even though it's a little expensive, it definitely is cheaper than going to like Starbucks every time. Yeah.
Are the facts, man. These are definitely the facts you're dropping them gems. But check it out. Didn't you also
Yeah. The
get
headphones.
the? Oh no. Then you also want to get a because we're using a MacBook Pro. Everybody knows MacBook's very very
Yeah.
good.
And I don't think you
Um,
necessarily need a pro, but we just wanted to get it because we both have MacBook Airs already and we wanted one setup just for the podcast really.
right.
So we both have our own computers where we're doing stuff on, but then that one's just mainly all the stuff
So
on there.
pretty much just for extra ports, it's what we use for our external drive, which is a 2 terabyte. I think it's a Seagate, I believe.
Yep.
That's what we use. On top of that, it's just a split feed. I mean, Amazon. We got this one on Amazon for $39.99. You can probably get them a lot cheaper than that, if I'm not mistaken. Just need to shop around for that one. And then what else? Oh, the mics you see here that we're using.
And we actually saw these on a different person when we were kind of just researching what to get. And on one person, it was kind of, hey, if you want to start a podcast, these are pretty decent. So
Hmm.
they've been pretty decent.
Yeah, they've been very great. Other than maybe the first couple of videos, I've been talking into the mic wrongly. I'm just used to talking from the side. Apparently, Shay told me I was talking into it wrong.
Well, he was like that. He
Really?
like
Yeah. Well,
cuts out. But no, my only complaint
I'm used
about
to holding a mic, but
yeah,
whatever. Right?
I guess my only complaint, just to be fair, so you guys know, is the round here, around this part is like metal. So if you ding into it at all when you're, accidentally hit it or whatever, it's really noticeable.
Yeah.
So
No, no, it really is.
that's the only frustrating part. But for the price, I think they do pretty well.
Yep.
You could definitely spend a lot more on microphones.
Then the lights, the lovely lights that is reflecting off of me and Shay here. These are what we got.
And we didn't point 'em at first. We tried to point them towards us, but it was
Oh
we
yeah.
looked
No.
like we were getting pulled over by the cops or something. So we had to definitely
Yeah,
like
and
turn them the other way.
yeah, I literally got shell shocked from that, man.
It was just very, and then he looked very shiny. It was
Yeah,
like, whoa, you look
yeah.
really shiny.
It's my peel, girl. It's
Yeah.
my peel.
So we had to definitely turn that off and
Yeah.
just call it a day with that.
But that is a basic standard setup. I mean, unless you're traveling on the go, you're doing any traveling or anything, then yes, the Rodecaster is a really great tool to take on the go with your laptop. You said that you can actually just plug up your you can plug up actually just a regular mic to your laptop.
Yeah, I think you can get a USB mic. If you,
Yep.
let's say you were just wanting to start a one person podcast, the problem with two is you start to have issues with syncing up everything. And that's why we got the Blackmagic, honestly. But if you just wanted one person, you could literally do a USB mic into your computer and a cell phone, and then that's it,
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I think another thing which is pretty cool that when you're on the go and you do it that particular way is they said that you can also use the camera. So you don't have to worry about having a camera. And I think Apple, I think they did something because I've noticed I haven't messed around with it, but whenever I use the Apple like camera, it also in settings, it also recognizes my Apple phone. So I think you might be able to use your Apple phone as a secondary camera.
Angle.
What is it? Video camera
So you technically can use
or
your
cam,
computer,
should I
I
say?
guess, and then have your phone be the secondary computer. Or
Yeah, or get multi angles, get a frontal angle, and then be able to hook up your phone to it to be like a secondary camera. Which I didn't even know that that was possible. But I mean, if it makes sense with Apple's ecosystem, so that is what it is.
yeah. The only thing about that, I guess, is you can't really see your actual, what you're switching between if you're using your one for the camera. That's the only thing that would be hard, I guess. Well, if it's
Or
one person, I guess you're not switching that much. But
yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, for both of us, how we are, I guess it works out pretty well. But I don't know. Maybe if it is one person by themselves, and if they might have, let's say, for example, three camera setup like we have, wouldn't be that hard because let's say, for example, if they're showcasing an iPhone, they would use their main camera to kind of do the unboxing or showing the camera, and then
right.
they might have a, I guess they call it a, I guess an overhead view because you wanted to get it from that angle, and then from a side angle. So.
Yeah, I've seen one podcaster guy that we watched a couple times. He had an overhead one. He also had an overhead mic too, which was kind of cool because,
Oh, you mean isn't that called a boom mic in a way?
well, yeah. And then the way his was set up, I think it's nice just because, you end up banging into it a lot when it's like this. You have to kind of be real careful, right? Because it's in the way. But when it's above you, you just can kind of move around more freely and you don't have to
Yeah.
really worry about it as much.
Or what is it? The lapel mics. I've seen those too.
Yeah, the
Couple
little ones
of
with the little thing on it or the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
duster thing.
Or the little duster. That matter of fact, speaking about that, the Sony camera came with a little duster. I didn't put it on there because we're just using it for camera. But
Right,
yeah, it does come with a little I guess mic condenser, little fuzzball thing.
right.
So it's cool.
And then we got a GoPro, so when we do the open mic stuff, we'll hopefully be able to record that as well,
Yes, definitely,
as long as
definitely
they
for the
let us
open mics.
record.
Yeah, yeah, not definitely. They'll let us record.
Yeah. But other than that, if you guys have questions about the equipment, let us know in the comments. Hopefully, it's pretty straightforward as far as everything.
Matter of fact, again, we did use started out with well, we started out with two iPhones. One's on Shay and one's on me, and then obviously the Sony is the main one that we're using at the moment. I would say iPhones. I heard 28 years later was filmed on iPhone. Supposedly, this is what my boss said. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I think Ariana Grande's video, one of her old videos, was also filmed with an iPhone too. So iPhone, you guys are going out there. Good job out there.
Yeah, the only thing I think we ran into with the iPhones is a lot of times because what we'll do is we'll come in and we'll do pre-production for like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, but that's because of me because I'm kind of either using the big monitor here to look something up or do something, and then I mean, you get into a long drawn conversation, and then we're like, damn, man, we could have recorded that. That would have been like gold right there.
Yeah, but then what ends up happening a couple times is our phones go dead because we turned them on and got everything ready, and then we just forgot and we started
Yeah,
chatting.
yeah, that's for sure.
And then we're like, oh, crap, we got to start recording because these things are, and that's the issue with the iPhones
That's
is,
yes,
yeah,
that and
it
that's
does drain it quick.
it does, yes. It does
Yeah.
drain it quick no matter what anybody says. Oh, you turn this off, do all that, blam, blam, blah, 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 blah. No, it still drains it regardless.
And then what you did is downloaded a Blackmagic app for the phones,
Oh,
right?
yes. When you're using the Blackmagic Mini Pro ISO, you want to make sure that you on your iPhones that you download the Blackmagic app on there because if you just try to plug and play it through your Mini Pro ISO, you will come into some issues. Also, another thing, can I where's the don't you have one of those I can no, we don't. We'll be sure to put that in
Oh,
towards
the
the
light
end.
thing. Yeah.
The little because that's you need a little converter in order for it to work, and I forgot to take the picture of that on there. But definitely that. You can use the HDMI and also charge at the same time, but I wouldn't recommend that.
It does
That's
seem to overheat when you do that.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. It's
We
gonna
tried that the
overheat.
first couple times, then the phones were like scorching, and we're like, "Ooh,
Right.
that's probably not good."
Actually one of my camera is actually hooked up right now to it like that. So I'm going to make sure that we are going to take that off in just a moment. So
But yeah, and then the white things, you can buy like knockoff ones on Amazon. I think they're like $20.
I recommend the
That's what I'm
official.
saying, not to do that
Okay,
because we
yes,
have the knockoff ones, and I think that's part of the issue,
yes,
honestly. So I would just go to Best Buy and get the Apple ones, so you
yes.
know they're
Get
Apple.
the official
Yeah,
Apple ones
because
by all
online it
means.
says Apple certified, but they're not. It's not. It's a lie.
Yeah, yeah. It's a whole nother thing. Don't Yeah, but yes, that is the main factor I would say. Just make sure it's an official Apple product. I know we like to cut corners.
Yeah, when you're looking at, oh, it's the same thing. It says Apple certified. One costs 50 and one costs 20. It's like, oh, well, if it's Apple certified, I'll just get that one. Well, yeah, but then now you have to go rebuy the other ones again. We're gonna have to.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yes, we'll have to, but for the moment, maybe we may have to buy one, and we'll eventually invest in another Sony one, and then we'll
Yeah,
be
true. Or we could just, like I said, in a few months, hopefully get 2 more Sony cameras because that
yes,
seems to be working pretty
that'd be
well.
great.
That's our goal, guys.
Yes,
Got to
cross our
start somewhere,
fingers.
though.
Cross our fingers.
Yeah.
But the RØDECaster, yes, I highly recommend the RØDECaster. Even if I had to choose for a Twitch stream for gamers or anything like that, the Blackmagic or the RØDECaster, definitely the RØDECaster. I believe you can probably hear better footsteps and you have a better gear set for it. But I would recommend it for anybody that's doing a podcast or getting into Twitch streaming for video games or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, without him, honestly, I wouldn't. There's so many cords to all this stuff, guys. I would be so shocked on how to even try to get it set up. So really, hopefully, you have somebody that's really good with computer stuff.
Or ladies, if you have a little brother or a nephew, or
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the bonus item. But even yeah, it's
ma'am,
just very
ma'am,
hard.
it is the item. That is what we call it in this house, the item.
Anyways, so anything else about the equipment before we just talk about a few updates and then we're gonna go into the bonus item?
I mean, again, let's really think about
Oh, you
these
didn't show them the
items.
headphones that we have.
But yes, the just like the camera, we got some Sony headphones. Let me make sure I pull that one up. Thank you, Shay, for bringing that up.
They weren't very expensive, and honestly, mine are not working very well. So, I mean, maybe it's just a fluke pair. His seemed to be working great. So, I don't know. Mine were working today, though, but it just depends on the day. You don't have to have headphones for this, though, but it's hard to tell if you're not talking to the mic correctly, I think, if you don't have headphones on.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it, but yeah, you got to
Yeah,
make
because if you're
sure.
back here without headphones, you're not going to notice, but then you can tell when you get back up here for
True.
sure. So,
So very true. But yes, these Sony headphones, I recommend them. But again, she happened to have the fluke ones, so
but they're working today, but it just depends on the day. Maybe I
um
have a lot of hair. I'm just kidding.
you know who also had a lot of hair too?
Oh,
Han Solo's partner,
wow.
Chewie.
Wow. I don't look like Chewy.
Wow.
Jeez.
um
Anyways,
wah wah wah. But other than that, I like to say that I thought we did pretty well at talking about these items that we happen to have.
yeah, we watched, I mean, not gonna lie, guys, we didn't just go order all this stuff. We watched videos on the Blackmagic, like a ton of them. We watched videos on the RØDECaster. We watched videos on, what to get for the storage drive, what to get for this, what to get. I mean, we did a lot of research.
Okay, well, shout out to the YouTube community, and I
Yeah,
mean
for
that
sure.
not like how YouTube says, "Oh, we care about the community." No, I mean that's from a creator to other creators. Thank you, the community, for putting out that information for us to actually be able to build this.
Yeah, because a lot of times we had to Google, how do you hook this up to this? Or, we spent a lot of time on videos. How do you hook that to that? And what cord do you need? And yeah, that was very
Yeah,
helpful to be
I
able to
mean,
at least see it in real life rather than just keep ordering stuff. So
yeah, I was getting frustrated at times too. So I will definitely say that I'm mechanically inclined and I can figure out certain things. But at that moment, I was like, it is kind of what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to think of?
I don't know.
Um, discouraging.
No, actually, we had set a goal to start our podcast in September, on September 1st. That was,
And we were able to do it a little bit earlier.
yeah, end of July.
Yeah.
So
So
We would just
So
honestly
so
work on
one
it
one
every
one would
chance we
think
could
that
get.
this would be our 4th of July Christmas
Yep, pretty
present
much.
to ourselves
Yep.
and to the public.
So we beat our timeline, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, that's what I would recommend just saying is don't be too hard on
Hey, you know
yourself.
who also beats your timeline?
Yeah.
Julius.
Why?
But remember he's supposed to not be
Oh
born,
yeah,
but
he came like 3 weeks
yeah.
early. I was like,
Jeez,
what?
it's your
Why are you
body.
talking about this? I was, what are you talking about? Anyways, no, I was just gonna say, just don't be too hard on yourselves when you're trying to set up this stuff because you honestly just have to do a little bit each day. I feel like it with the equipment side, and then eventually it'll all kind of come together, and you're like, yay,
Well,
okay.
like I said, I was able to come up with the creative side of making sure that we have the ideas, and then we always met each other in the living room, obviously, because our living room is our, I guess, our think tank and writer's room in a way.
As we come back here too, but yeah.
Yeah, I just come back here just to admire the bricks.
Actually, guys, that would be another tip. Don't get anything that has lines in it to go behind your podcast. Just get something solid because it's really annoying every time trying to get our camera set up straight. That's something I didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
realize.
no, that's
That's a really
see
good
see
tip.
that right there.
So if all the bricks are crooked on some of the videos, just keep it moving. Honestly.
Again, I say that's another drinking game.
I mean, I like how the bricks look,
That's a drinking game
but yeah,
for the young kids.
if we would have known what we known, I might even change it out at some point. But if we would have known what we know now, I would have just gotten a straight plain background.
I actually love the bricks.
Yeah. Well, eventually when we move, we'll probably just get something else. But anyway, so yeah, that's my tip on that. But do you want to talk about our fun time a couple mornings ago when we were in the living room?
You mean that thing you did?
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
The maintenance guy thought I did something, but I didn't do anything.
oh yes. We're talking about the 5 a.m. shoot in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There was a 5 a.m. shoot in the kitchen.
So we have protein shakes in the morning, and we were both having our protein shakes in the living room, and we heard like a big pop. And it honestly did sound like a GUN coming through. I was like, whoa, what the heck was that? And we walked around and looked in the kitchen, and the stove glass just like busted out or just busted on its own.
Yeah, man.
And I hadn't used the stove at all. Like this was 5 a.m. in the morning. The stove hadn't even been used since 3 p.m. the day before.
Yeah, man, that stove was like, man, I quit my job.
Yeah, but glass like flew everywhere. So I'm glad none of us were in the kitchen, obviously. That was pretty crazy. And then, trying to tell the maintenance guy, hey, the stove just blew up on its own. He was just like,
No. No. He literally thought it was domestic violence.
Yeah, he probably did. Or, somebody backed and, smashed on accidentally hit something onto it or a pot
or maybe Shay was just doing some, what is it, calisthenics or
hot
twerking.
yoga in the kitchen.
Yeah, hot yoga because hot yoga makes sense right next to the stove.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Crazy. And then I had to he came and looked at it. They had to order a piece of glass for the front, and then it's fixed now. But
yeah, it came in. I think Amazon must have bought it because it came in like next day. I was like, God damn, bro, that's just crazy.
I thought they were gonna honestly have to get a whole new stove, but well, we lucked out.
No, I mean with all these apartments, they could just be like, hey man, how's apartment 3? Oh, that nobody's there. Oh, I'm just gonna take it out of there.
That's what I thought they were.
That's what I thought too.
I didn't think we were gonna have to deal with that, but anyway, whatever.
That's crazy.
So because of that, I normally cook every night, but because of that, I was too kind of scared to cook with all that hanging in. So we ended up ordering a takeout from Texas Roadhouse.
Yes, we did, and we happened to have, what was it called again?
A funny story about John. I thought. So we were going through the menu, and I think we've been there once since we've known each other.
Right.
You probably haven't been there that often. It's one of the places I do like to go. So I normally get a steak, a sweet potato, and a salad, and I feel like it's still pretty decent for takeout, but healthy. But so yeah, we were looking at the menu, and I said, well, do you want to, what do you want for appetizer? Because if we don't have drinks, we usually will do food and then we'll get an appetizer. But if we're gonna do drinks, we just do appetizers and drinks. So we weren't doing drinks. So.
They had rattlesnake bites, and okay, it says Texas Roadhouse, so I'm thinking obviously this establishment came from obviously Texas. So I'm thinking, all right, some rattlesnake bites. This ain't nothing. I can, I've had, some gator. I've had some frog feet. Bring on the snake meat.
Yeah, so I'm like, do you want rattlesnake bites? And he's like,
Yeah, just I couldn't.
Sure, I guess I've never had it before, and I was like, "What?"
I was kind of scared. I thought it was gonna be
thought it was
venomous.
really rattlesnake, guys.
Yeah.
And can you tell them what you looked up today, just because of this whole thing?
Oh, I found out that that people actually do eat snakes and stuff, and that they make stews, and they also, on top of it, in North America, people just eat them off the streets.
Ew. No, he was looking up to see if you could eat one that had poison, and I guess you can. You just have to.
Yeah, you have to cook it, obviously. And
That's still
I
weird.
believe that heat and cook to where it needs to be to a certain temperature. It, I guess, kills the venom off or whatever. So at that point, you can eat the snake. So
So, anyways, these are not made out of snake. It's just a name they gave it. It's made out of. It's like
that's
jalapeno
yeah,
powder.
jalapeno is like a
It's like
jalapeno.
jalapenos and cheese and fried.
I again, sorry.
It was just so funny. And he was
They caught me
serious
with the
too.
name. They caught me with the name.
Yeah, he was like, I mean, I guess if you want it. I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like,
Yeah, because
I've
I
never
was
had snake before. And I was
yeah,
just
that's what
like,
I'm trying to say. Like I never had snake.
seriously?
And I'm about to say this, because when I had no, look, listen, when I had gator and I had frog's feet, it was with a white girl, and I was like, oh shit, now I'm about to eat some snake now.
Actually, when I came to Florida back in like 2000 and what was it, one or two? No, two. Yeah, I had a gator then. Yep.
Yeah, some gator over there.
Over here, they have it a lot of the restaurants.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't really like it. I thought it was rubbery.
Did you get they have like a Cajun type one.
I don't know. It was fried and it came with a dip or something.
Mm.
But I tried it and I was like, ew.
Well,
It tasted like rubbery seafood. Honestly, I don't really like seafood.
but you like to see the food,
Oh,
seafood. So,
so we
anyways,
wanted to give a shout out to.
we want to give a shout out to Texas Roadhouse
Yeah, it was pretty good.
with their great marketing for those rattlesnake bites. Never thought of that.
Also, if you guys haven't been there, you should check it out because they are literally graded on. They have secret shoppers that come in, and so they grade
Yo,
on their best
wait,
behavior.
secret shoppers. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So they have a checklist of stuff they have to do. Like they have to do certain things, like offer
Oh
you.
wait, Texas, don't they gotta dance too? They gotta
Yeah,
dance
they
for this.
dance inside the
Oh,
restaurant. We didn't go to eat there. We just got to take out. But
hey, you know what? You should have told them, hey man, I want you to dance before I get out of here too, because you gotta
right.
wait for your food.
But yeah, they have to ask you like all these different, like, do you want to? I mean, if you go there in person, they ask you, do you want to add? Do you want to load the potato? Do you want to do this? Do you want to ice cold margarita, ice cold beer? They have all these things and they're marked
Damn.
off on their little checklist for it. And they also have to get like a certain number of
Yeah,
sales and
I
all those
felt like
items too.
if I was working there and I came back, like just my manager, hey John, did you ask them this? Did you ask them if they want that? I'm like, yo, you know what, bro?
We'd
Why
get
don't
fired
you
from
go
there.
out there and go do that? And let me go ask you that.
Oh, well, they also get graded. So it's not even just about asking, but they actually track their sales too. So it's a sale. It's like the only waitressing or waiter position where you actually have sales goals. It's crazy.
So Texas is one big Paramount scheme.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, the restaurant's great, the food is good, but it's a little
The food is
stressful,
really great.
honestly, for the waiters.
Their the alcohol.
I like the margaritas there.
No, I don't know. When I had one, I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't like it.
interesting. I like it there. But anyways, guys, that's our rant on that. But no, I wanted to do an update. If you haven't checked out our shadow ban video about the island and the list and why we think that video was allegedly shadow banned, go
Yeah, I
check it out.
forgot. Yeah, let me pull that bad boy up.
But just to show you something that really is kind of funny. So when we first posted the video about the list and about the person's island and all that stuff, I'm not going to say the name, but it only got like 30 impressions. And then once I changed the title out and took the e name out of the title
Yeah.
and I took the e name out of the description box, it's up to 1,300. Oh, yeah, there's the analytics right there. It's up to 1,300 now, just in a matter of like a day. Well,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Just tell me if something weird and fishy wasn't going on there allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, because YouTube doesn't do that allegedly.
These are the facts right here, ladies and
I don't
gentlemen.
know. It just was like, wow, really? So anyway,
Can't
go
believe that.
check out our video about shadow banning, see what you think about it. And then if you want to watch that one, it's linked at the end of it as well. So
Yeah, that's really crazy. I'm baffled.
I mean, but the proof is right there. The
I'm
proof
really
is in front.
steamed up about it.
Yeah, the proof is right in your face. If you're gonna really sit here and say, no, I don't think so. Not you, but I'm saying in general. Like we posted like 4 other videos and all of them went up to like over 1,000 within like a day. And that one stayed at 30 for like 4 days or 3 days
Yeah.
until I
Can't believe
changed
it.
everything out. And then now it's at the rate all the other ones are at.
Oh, the lovely paintings I forgot to put on these bricks that we built, because we built this room because I can't say city because then I'll be
Yeah,
stealing.
we're bricklayers too, guys.
Yeah. Oh, you mean chimney sweeps?
Yeah.
But yeah, the if you've seen in the previous video, I think it's in the FNAF one on our field trip. We went to Atomic Horror, and that's when we got these little paintings back there too. So
Yeah.
if you wanted some decor, I would say go to Atomic Horror.
Yeah, they definitely have a good little shop there. It was fun. Outside of that, what do you think?
What do I
Anything
think?
else you want to chat about?
Oh, well, where did we get the sign from, Shay? That is very. I didn't get that or the image or anything. Like
I just
where?
ordered. So if you just search on Amazon like custom signs, you can just tell them what you want. Well, you just kind of order a custom sign and you see the price of it, and then they message you and say, "Well, what do you want it to say?" And then I just told them, and then they send back like, "Hey, this is the template we're going to use. What do you think?" And then you just say yes, and then they cut it and send it.
So it's kind of like they actually email you back saying
Well, it's just
yes.
like message through Amazon, yeah, but it just sends you an email saying you have a message and your seller wants to check in with
Well,
you.
that's very interesting that Jeff actually got an in-house customization.
I don't know. There's a bunch of ones selling on there. I don't think it's him. I think it's, probably a little company that does it or something. I'm sure you can get them on Etsy too. I saw some on there.
Oh yeah, 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 probably, yeah, definitely for sure.
And then you can just, well, first we were looking for neon signs, but that was just like a nightmare, honestly. So I just gave up on that because by the time you customize, it looks like a decent price, but by the time you customize it, it's like $1,000. And I'm like, no, but
Yeah,
I can
but
spend a
yeah,
thousand
yeah.
dollars just on the
I
sign.
mean, big ups to the people that that's like the initial aesthetic they changed immediately. Um,
So I mean, think this one was like 100 or something, but there's
well,
all different prices
well,
for
no,
them.
I just felt like for our aesthetic, like I said, I've told them that we will be adding more of atomic horror
Yeah.
on the background. So to get rid of these bricks, we're gonna put some.
Wow.
We're gonna tag on these walls like we're supposed to.
Wow. You might as well just graffiti it while you're at it too.
That's what
I
tagging
know.
is, man.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. You might as well
okay.
just
I was about to
get
say,
a jar
ma'am,
of spray paint.
ma'am, like school you on this?
That might actually help with the straightness of the lines too. Just kind of spraying some
Oh,
stuff on there.
good. Yeah, you
We could
know
have
what?
James and Julie do
Yeah,
it.
I
It'll
was just
probably
gonna
turn
say,
out better.
yeah, how's the Shorsky? Other than that, the little light lamp I see there, we have a little lamp right up.
Yeah.
Can't
You
really
can see
get
it
us in there.
very barely on there.
Barely.
But it just gives the sign a little spark.
And when the sign came in, the green around it,
I put that in. It's just a paper behind the letters.
is that construction paper from
Yeah.
Michaels?
No,
What
it's
is
construction
construction
paper.
paper?
Yeah.
Where?
I ordered it on Amazon. I just ordered a pack of construction paper on Amazon and then just used that color. Because at first, hanging that up there without that in it, you couldn't read it. It's because the bricks are so busy.
The bricks were busy.
Yeah, behind it, it was just too. It just
No,
looked
this
like
is
a hole.
I've never heard that notion. The bricks were busy. Okay.
Anyways, should we do the bonus item of the day?
Well, like I said, I've always told you it's the item, but sure.
Okay, guys. So the bonus item of the day,
Item of the day is
yes, we are going to share insight with you on is really take your time on the chords.
yes. Take your time on chords.
I should have brought the whole
Depending.
pile of
Okay.
chords in just to show them how many extra
Yeah,
chords we have.
I would say definitely. For the Blackmagic Mini Pro ISO, you're gonna need about 4 HDMI cables. Also going to need, it does come with a I think it's a USB Type C connection that you have to connect to your PC or laptop, whatever you're using. The RØDECaster, you're gonna need XLR mic wires for, because when you buy the mic and mic setup and everything, like let me show you guys that again. Definitely want to show you.
I think this was like the most frustrating part. Like we ordered all the stuff and then literally I think we spent, I don't know, a month on the wires. And every time we were like, okay, this is what we need. And then I just bang my head against the wall, like, are you sure
Yeah.
this is what we need? And then we'd order it and then
So
it wouldn't be the right thing.
so yeah, when you buy it, it does come with the USB. So in order for you to get the coloring and all that stuff, it needs a power source. Hence, the Type C cord that you would use.
How come ours don't have color?
No, that's why I just said
Oh,
that
we don't have that.
you need to
Oh,
plug that source in so it has power to come in. This XLR is just pure sound going through. But you can do that if you like, guys.
I guess we didn't really need it. So
Yeah, we don't really need that. That's more if you. I feel like that's if you're doing something like that. that's why I said that the Rodecaster is really good for Twitch streamers or anything like that,
Mhm.
and this is a great mic setup to match with that. But other than that, you want to make sure you have plenty of HDMI wires, some Type C ones too.
But the biggest thing we ran into, honestly,
What was that?
remember when we ordered, well, when we were first looking for cameras, we ordered some cameras, and because they were USB, we could not get them to convert over to HDMI.
Yes,
Huge issue.
yes. If you're using, I guess you would say webcams that are USB based, like Shay said, those do not work unless you have a capture card with it. A capture card, I believe it's Elgato that makes a capture card that you can use. There's another third party company. It's pretty expensive.
Is that the $70 thing that we were looking at?
Yeah, I don't really know if that's the
Okay.
one. It was I think it was called started
I
with
think
it
it was
started
170.
yeah, it was
It
like
was a
it
lot.
was like
Because
pretty
then we were
expensive. It
like,
was a
well, here,
small
and it
like
was one more cord to order or one more contraption to hook up to something. And we were
right,
just like, oh, and if this doesn't work, that's 300 some dollars. That's almost as much as a camera.
right, and
So
then
we're just going to use our phones for now and then we'll
right.
figure it out later.
Another thing too is the Sony camera. It comes with a very short, I would say about 3 feet of a I guess Type C charger. If you want something that's going to have continuous charge and you're going to be using it for podcasting like we're doing, then you want to try to get like a power block or something or in a longer Type C because I don't know, depending on where you place the camera at, you want to make sure you have enough slack to, you know,
Right.
be
And
able
then we
to
do have the
charge it
tripods
still.
too, but we just got the whatever tripods off Amazon.
Yeah, you just whatever tripod you want. Doesn't really. There's no like, oh, this one's better than this one. No, once this does its job, that's what really matters.
Right. But yeah, the cords, honestly, we watched so many videos on cords.
Yeah. It was
I bet we gave
you know,
those people some views.
yes, definitely gave a lot of people some views
Yeah.
for that one for sure.
But that was where I think a lot of our time got wasted and our money. I mean, not a lot of money, but a few $100 probably got wasted
Yes,
just on
yes,
that
just on
single thing.
chords. I felt like, and the thing is that when you remember how we went to the mall, and you remember it's very abandoned. That's why I did like going to the mall because there's always like an old school Radio Shack, like
Right.
mom and pop that just try to open up a little business
And you
inside
could
the
probably
shop.
say, okay, I have this and this. Can you help me figure it out?
Yeah, and they were able to help
Yeah.
you. I'm not saying that Best Buy doesn't help you, or but when you look at today's generation and everything,
Take
it's
it with
like
a grain of salt what
right,
they get out of there.
right. So
That's why
um,
we're trying to watch YouTube videos, and a lot of them were helpful, but some of them were misleading too.
yes,
Not on purpose, but I just
and
think
then some of them are just like, okay, all right, let's. What's the best? I think the best way for the next evergreen person to break something down is to think like if you were trying to explain this to your grandma or maybe your dad or your
yeah.
mom or something like that.
I think showing the ends of the cables on there too.
Yes,
A
that
lot
is
of the videos that we watch, they're like,
they
"Oh, you
don't
just do
really
this and
show
this,"
that.
but
And then
they
as
never show the
no, the
cables.
crazy thing is that they have a lovely setup and cameras and all that. And I'm like, it's very important that you show that up front. I mean, just I know that you guys are top creators and stuff like that, but even a mechanics channel would at least show the item is like zeroed up close so that they at least know exactly the difference. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of the old sleight of hand, like magician type trick. Is like, oh, okay, I'm just now getting into podcasting. I get how the media works and how you can, edit and make things manipulate the situation. That's where it's just like, all
Mhm.
right, just it's a lot better.
And then on Amazon too, we ran into a lot of the cords that we thought we needed didn't really have a picture of the ends
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
So like the sellers on there also are not really doing that. So when you're ordering a cord, you're trying to look at both items and figure out what you need. And there's so many types of USB cords, like USB A, USB B, USB C,
That
mini
you see
USB,
see
all these
that's
other
where
types.
it goes back to what I was saying, like a Radio Shack.
That
I'm
was way
not I'm
better.
not saying that you're not gonna find what you want at Best Buy, but it's just that the hassling and then if you don't have the right lingo, it comes across wrong. So it's kind of like you have to make sure you have the information beforehand before you go show up into that location or that establishment.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was honestly the thing where we got frustrated with each other for sure.
Yeah, it was
We
definitely
don't
a
really get
mess.
frustrated a lot with each other, but there was a few days there where we were just because we'd be like, okay, we have everything we need, and then it'd be Friday night, we're gonna try it, and then we're like, oh, the chords are wrong. We got to wait till we order something else.
Yeah, that was the most tiring part and really gets me, fired up.
Like you ever really get fired up? He's so relaxed, but
Yeah, I am really
he's just
relaxed.
like, well, whatever. We'll just next time we'll just order another one, and then when it comes in, we'll just try it then.
Yeah, no, it's just again, that's the classic business model. You got to spend money to make money.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that would just be our bonus tip is, just spend a lot of time researching the chords before just ordering a bunch of stuff.
Or if you have a good friend that's a tech savvy or anything like that,
Yeah.
make sure you link up with them. Or anybody has a musician background,
Yeah, for
they would
podcasting, that would be helpful.
they would definitely know. So those are people I would say, hey, talk to those guys. Or if you have your old music teacher, get in touch with them. I mean, it'd be kind of weird, but
Yeah. Just wanted to give a shout out to one of our other videos that we just posted because it's been help. I think it'll help you out if you're starting a podcast. And that's going to be our YouTube terms and policies video that just went up a couple days ago. So definitely check that out.
yeah, no, for sure. Because and like you saw in the video, I was actually reading up about the policy and terms and all that because I was interested in that and wanted to educate myself.
And then it's kind of funny because he literally broke every rule almost on that
Yeah,
video
I
that we
did.
made, but
I
I had to bleep it
sure
all
did.
out.
Yeah, so there's gonna be
So it's
parts
really
where it's
funny.
just like there's gonna be some parts where it's just like, hey, that guy didn't say anything. His mouth was moving, a kung fu movie.
Wow. But anyway, check that out too if you're getting ready to get started. Just because reading through that stuff, it's a lot and it's just easier to have a bit of humor mixed in with it. So
Yeah, yeah, a little humor inside there does help.
So I think probably down the road, I don't know when, maybe 3 or 4 videos from now, we're going to do a video on what software programs and, what programs we're using to kind of put our podcast together.
Yes. As you can see, hopefully Shay when she's doing the editing, gets that little symbol out the way.
Yeah, that's one other thing too. I've been forgetting to take the watermark off on the Riverside things.
But big ups to Riverside.
Yeah,
They
we
are
will
the
say we are
shit.
using Riverside, but we do want to show you the other ones we're using and just the ones maybe we tried some that weren't great and now we're using other ones. So we just wanted to kind of make a video on that eventually here.
Yes, we have used OBS. OBS is a good one too. DaVinci, I'm going sometime this week to try to make an attempt on learning DaVinci a little bit better.
Yeah. But outside of that, I think we're gonna probably get out of here.
Oh
This is gonna
yeah,
be a
wait,
short one.
Shay, but didn't you say you're gonna sing us out of here?
No?
You were gonna sing Silent Night.
No, that'll hurt everyone's ears.
Really? You
I'm
think
tone
so?
deaf. My baby doesn't care.
Well, he's growing into his ears, right?
Wow. Maybe he'll be offbeat for the rest of his life because of my singing. You
Then
can't tell if I'm tone deaf because you're already kind of deaf anyway.
sweet.
Do you think I'm a horrible singer when you hear me?
You're okay. I mean,
Yeah, he's
okay,
like,
no, no.
yeah.
I'll be honest. Your singing is haunting.
Wow, really?
Hey, you
I sound like a
asked.
ghost.
No, I mean you sound like one of those creepy girls that's in a horror movie singing something. What is it? That Freddy song from Freddy Cougar? Was it
Wow.
5, 10, Freddy coming
That's what I
for you?
sound
Yeah, yeah,
like.
it's haunting like that. Or you ever seen Poltergeist and the girl says like that? It's just kind of like that kind of.
Wow, guys, that's really mean. He never really gives me compliments, guys. He's always just everything he says is always a dig.
It's because I dig you, girl.
Anyways, well, thanks, guys. I think we're gonna get out of here. We are gonna try to get to some open mics. I know I've been saying that for the last 10 videos, but we will hopefully have some of those coming up. And definitely check us out on the Patreon. We're working on that as well. We're gonna have our behind the scenes, blooper, sensitive content, early access to our videos, yada 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 yada. Like, subscribe, share, comment below. I haven't said that on any of the videos, so I'll go ahead and say it now.
Sweet, thanks.
What do you think about that?
I think it's freaking great.
You're not supposed to say it, so I figured I'd just say it anyway.
Well, give the people
Oh, yeah.
what?
Yeah, nothing. I was gonna tell him a tip, but then I was gonna say, "No, I'll just save it for another video."
Okay, all right. Well, we're out of here, guys.
We're out of here. See you guys
Peace.
later. Bye.